Alright. Up y'all, how y'all doing? Oh boy. I leave. I don't know. I troll. I crop the nightmare and crop the gamer. There's two of you. Hi random guy. Hi Nova. Hi Alo. Are you gonna play this Sonic April Fool's game? I'm not sure, honestly. I mean, it looks funny, and it looks like fun, but like, I don't know. I feel like once you've seen it once, you've pretty much seen it. You've pretty much seen it all. It's an actual game. I know. I know it's a full-blown, like, actual, like, game, but like, eh. Alright. But let me just open this. Let me open this up. Right. Written by... Yep. How many endings have we got it? I don't know. I just know there's still a lot more. Press the current time. Oh, okay. What can I do? Okay, cool. 11:53. Your favorite time of day. It's not my favorite time. It's just... Oh, wait, I forgot it. Yes, just to put our, like, favorite time. Or could you simply not resist giving me the correct time again? After all, I know you enjoyed setting the time correctly. Okay, now I'm curious. How accurate is 11:53 p.m. is? Let's use another slide to find out. Well, it just switched to 11:54, so I don't know how accurate it was. When I placed it, it was accurate, alright? You know, can I just say, regardless of the accuracy of the clock, I'm having a great time adjusting these settings. I feel like I'm learning more about you and how you like things to be set. It's good to collect data. I wish we had more sliders, but we've gone through all the sliders I have. Perhaps I can invent some new sliders to gather new data on you. Shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, let me whip up a couple new ones. Should be ready next time you blow up the game. Oh god. Alright. Nice spade.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'll just let it play because it's the first one of the stream.
Stanley worked for a company
Wait, the balloons are here.
where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them,
Hi, Amy.
and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in.
Hi, Dar.
Though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Sure.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Alright. Oh wait, I forgot. This is actually... Okay, cool. I forgot. This is actually an idea to do. If my keeper want to work. Is he getting paid good though? I don't know.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed. Then days.
Jesus.
Had years gone by?
Hi, Mata,
He no
Mata.
longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive.
Yeah, totally.
Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Nope. And there's an ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Also, I forgot to do this
No
without...
matter how hard Stanley looked,
Shut up,
he
narrator.
couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I forgot to do this ending without, like, using the bucket, so let's do that. Can I... If it would let me. Yay. Whee!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination
Also,
of
hello,
structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be?
There's a lot
Why
of...
don't we take a
and
minute
this place
just to
honestly hurts
drink
my
it
eyes,
all
though.
in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Nah.
Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the
That's how
same
y'all
idea
see white
and
mode.
rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option?
Oh boy.
Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh, and this is Rich. Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you
Sir,
get the
please.
other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones.
Please.
Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Do I actually have to reset myself? Oh. Well, here we are in the void, chat. Hope you like it. Radiance. The void is very bright, surprisingly. Alright. Begin the game again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
At least it wasn't the bucket. There's also an ending I want to check without the bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Is the back rooms in this game? I don't think so.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Run, actually delaying it. Open the door.
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked
This
forward
game is
into
not
the
for
open
speedrunners. I'm curious, what happens if I go back up without the bucket now?
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Whoops, nope, never mind. Stanley actually got back into the elevator and went back up. Silly me. Why did Stanley do that when he knew that it would just lead back to his boss's office? Well, that's a great question. I just can't wait to find out.
Alright.
Here we are, Stanley. It's your boss's office. Exactly the way it was before you got onto the elevator. It's still just exactly what it is. What a decision you've made to come up here and look at the office again. This has fleshed out the plot of the story in new and fascinating ways I could have never anticipated. It's that keen eye for storytelling that you have, an incisive rapid fire of critical plot points, one after the other, weaving a rich tapestry of uncompromising narrative. Wow. I'm bolted to the edge of my seat.
I think it's like more if you keep doing it.
Now he's getting back into the elevator and going down again. Ladies and gentlemen, how does he keep coming up with all of this?
Man. What if I do it again?
Did you think we were going to go forward down the spooky corridor? No. It's time once again to go back up in the elevator. I can't even begin to grapple with what might be up there. Is it the boss's office again? Or what if it's the boss's office this time? The suspense is killing me.
The door's... okay. The fucking music.
God. It's the boss's office. This absolutely changes everything for me. Give me a timeout here for a minute while I process this.
What? Bruh. Oh.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm prepared to embrace this stunning revelation and to move forward with... No, wait. No, I need more time to process.
Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Oh my lord.
All right. I have fully come to terms with it. I have made space in my worldview for this astonishing new reality. As before, I turn to your expert eye for gripping narrative, Master Stanley.
Hey, hold on, give me a second. Cool. I don't want to. Alright. Anyway, going back down?
Of course. Going back down in the elevator. How did I not anticipate it? I mean, sure, now it's obvious, but you have to understand that 30 seconds ago, this kind of thing had never been attempted before. I had no frame of reference to even anticipate it. That's just how revelatory Stanley's decision-making is. A breath of fresh air in a landscape of storytelling that has grown stale and repetitive.
But what if... But hear me out. What if you do it again? Wait, he didn't even say anything this time.
You know what? I've just thought of something. Hold on, let's stop for a moment. Don't you realize? It's the anticipation, Stanley. You and I, we have no way of knowing what will be at the top of this elevator.
Oh my god.
But the suspense, the agony of waiting and anticipating and having to guess, that's the real thrill. Oh, I simply don't want to let that feeling go.
Oh
it's
my
so
god.
precious, so fleeting. Why don't we take this elevator ride nice and slow?
Oh my fucking god, you piece
There
of
we
shit.
go. Isn't this so much more exciting? You know, Stanley, it seems like nowadays the only thing that audiences want is to be shocked as loudly and frequently as possible. They want big, explosive moments flung right in their faces from the very moment that things get
Fuck,
started.
what? You skipped 50,000 years?
Where's the trust in the audience to build a slow and nuanced appreciation for the story, the characters? Why aren't we given time to imagine the surprises? To have to think and to anticipate and then to marvel at the eventual reveal. This is storytelling, Stanley. What you and I are doing right now. This is the most exciting narrative to be developed in years. And it's really all because of you. You're the one who took this bold step of revisiting the exact same locations over and over. Truly, I mean it. This is unique and different. It's not like anything else out there. You see, I want stories that surprise me, Stanley. I want to have to think. I want to be engaged and not pandered to. We're being fed such unimaginative drivel all the time, and we all know it, which is why we're so starved for content that makes us feel sharp and vital and alive.
Could it be an office?
That's why people
Possibly
like
from the
you
boss?
so much,
I
Stanley.
don't know.
Because you're not afraid to spit in the face of tradition. You're a role model, you know? People look up to you. Which is why, though I didn't know when to spring this on you, but, well, I've gathered a little press conference for you. So that you can talk about your work and your storytelling and your life. Yes, I know you're not much for the public eye, but I thought it would especially mean a lot to the people who have been following you from the beginning. They really look up to you, Stanley. I don't know if you realize the impact you have on them.
That looks
this is
different.
the kind of gesture that might leave a tremendous impact on them for the better.
What the fuck?
Oh good, we're here. Okay, the room where we're holding the press conference should be just around the corner here somewhere.
World's healthiest human being. All tricks revealed. How we did it. The pyramids. Live. The guy who went to Mars. Alright. All eyes on Stanley. Live on stage. Even with world peace, baby. What?
Ah, yes. Here it is, just through this door.
World's first sentient machine. Okay.
All right, are you ready? I've told them you're going to speak a little bit about the nature of surprise in storytelling and what it means to craft a truly unpredictable narrative. Oh, don't worry, you'll do great. Just be yourself and speak from the heart. I'm really proud of you, Stanley. Okay,
Dude,
it looks like they're ready for you.
Up with pizza.
Go get them.
Oh god. No, stage fright. My worst fear. Oh god. Jesus. Ah! Did we win? I guess that was it.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
Just
mean?
like me, for real.
Stanley
Oh, wait.
decided to go to the meeting.
Hi, Murray.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Not everyone is so lucky to have a bucket.
I don't think I
Stanley
did like
was a
the
very
full
lucky
like.
fellow.
I don't think I did like the
Very
full
lucky
like good ending without
Stanley
with the
clutched
bucket. I
tightly
meant.
to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Now do it again with the bucket. We did it last stream.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was coming to a staircase. Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed by the... But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along?
Oh boy.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
We're so lucky. True.
The elevator raced downward, plummeting towards an unknown fate. It would be all Stanley could do to keep himself together, if not for the bucket. Soothing him, comforting him, reassuring that in this darkest moment of uncertainty, he would be all right. The bucket is here for you, Stanley. Everything will be fine.
The bucket is here. I do need to, like, go down to the left over here
Stanley and the
next
bucket
time.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous
Oh wait, I forgot you
room
could do
packed
this.
with television screens. What horrible secret did... But just as Stanley was about to proceed further into the mind control facility, he tripped and fell over the railing and into the dark void below. Thankfully, he fell directly onto the bucket, which safely cushioned his fall. Now, what to do next, Stanley wondered. Stanley and the bucket could find no way out of this enormous pit, and so eventually they decided that the best thing to do would be to simply get comfortable down here. So they set up a little couch and relaxed. It really wasn't so bad down here, a bit cold perhaps. After some time had gone by, they installed a few shelves as well, a sort of kitchenette that was useful for when the bucket was craving paninis.
How?
But it wasn't until the rugs and the standing lamps came in that it really started to feel like a home. In fact, after some time, Stanley realized that it had been ages since he had even thought of the mind control facility at all. He'd never gotten to fully explore what was up there.
Now I have to test this
Able to
without the
unearth
bucket
many
and see what
mysteries
happens.
of the mind control facility. This lack of closure began to eat at him. Soon he was dwelling on his regrets, and the state of their home slowly decayed as Stanley became withdrawn and neglected the cleaning.
Oh no.
It unsettled the bucket deeply. Stanley wasn't usually like this. The bucket tried to reach out to him again and again, but to no avail. All Stanley could think about, all he could talk about, was going back, doing it over again, staying on the path. It was a mistake to leave the path. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I need to do what the narrator says. I need to see the true ending. This made no sense at all to the bucket, which was simply trying to live its life down here as comfortably as possible. Yet Stanley was unconsolable. This isn't an ending. This is just a hole in the ground. The bucket sighed. True, it wasn't an ending. But it's where we happen to be. And maybe, possibly, if we accept the reality of things, maybe this will become an ending eventually. It's what the bucket was counting on. The two of them waited for a very long time.
And then, now I need to test that without the bucket.
I can't wait to tell this story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh at the time I thought everyone had gone missing? No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
I'm gonna still grab the bucket and try to go for the good
It
ending.
takes a lot of humility to carry a bucket so magnificent. Stanley checked his ego and then proceeded onward. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's
thought you
office.
sneezed.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Crushed, but Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the bucket knew all along? Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Let's go.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that read, Mind Control Facility.
You need 70 power stars, what are you talking about?
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the bucket both wondered to themselves. monitors jumped to life, and Stanley nearly dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears as Stanley cradled it gently, reassuring it that everything would be fine.
Poor bucket.
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket
Good night,
been
Murray.
told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions raced furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control, never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except for the bucket.
Crazy.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions, happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he and the bucket would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket, up against the
real
world.
one is the bucket.
They high-fived in a really cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
How do you high five a bucket? You just slap it? Anyways.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over? Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and darkest enemy, freed themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away. Excitedly, the two of them began to discuss the kind of life they wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate. Stanley wanted to sneeze in every country on Earth.
That's so...
Both of them wanted to begin watching a movie, any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in reverse from the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust, to support, and... What? Wait. What was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room, lingering in uncertainty. Until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
What?
Even the facility itself recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket, would go to any lengths not to part with the bucket.
What? No!
No. Stanley can't leave this place. Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon now, he was about to find out.
Interesting. Alright. What? It's just a straight hallway into the double doors. Also, I want to test out what happens if you fall without the bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by blah blah blah, dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Okay. It's like, alright, we've seen this like 20 times already. Let's just go.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have... Aha! You've made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Welcome! You see, back when the Stanley Parable first launched in 2013, getting to the bottom of the mind control facility was a bug that we simply didn't catch during development. And you all sent us lots of photos of it on Twitter and acted very superior about it. And you're all very, very clever. Good for you. Anyway, when it came time to make the game, we knew that we had to do something about this little goof of ours. So here you go. New content. You can call it the bottom of the mind control room ending, if that enhances your perception of the value of these updates. Isn't that what you crave? New content?
Yes.
Always more content, more, more. And I'm here to give it to you. I'm here to make it seem like we really covered every nook and cranny of the game with secrets and Easter eggs. How about this? We wrote a new piece of music just for this section.
Oh boy.
You won't hear it anywhere else in the game.
Oh boy.
It's a secret that's just for you. That's how special you are. We call this track Good Job You've Made It to the Bottom of the Mind Control Facility. Well done.
Good job. You did it. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Good job. You made it to the bottom of the mind control facility. Jumped on the catwalk. Should have been careful.
I'll be honest, he's actually a name like that. That's funny.
Used to be a bug, but now it's an ending. Now it's an ending.
Peak.
I believe in you. I believe in your ability to cross this barrier and chase your dreams. But railings don't mean anything. Good job, you did it. 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 Good job, you did it.
These lyrics are so deep and emotional. That's it. Alright.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
Alright. We're just gonna ignore that.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
I'm
left.
gonna do the escape one with just Stanley, and then I'll just do the escape one with the bucket after.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, bro, I didn't even walk in the room yet. Jesus, alright.
Here's the door, just go.
Didn't even get in the room. It was just like, alright, open it. Don't care. He sounds so done. I would be too.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
I trust this.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
This seems safe. Whee!
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh.
he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Alright, well, I guess we die.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the
Who the
enormous
fuck?
metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh shit.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
Corridor.
Do you see
office
now?
layout.
Do you
That
see
is our
that
office.
Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Oh. It's like a museum. Oh. Just what we need, existential crisis. War zone? Early in development, we designed an ending where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action game would become sentient and wage war against a narrator. We realized shortly after starting to build it that was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpreted it as making fun of our people who like shooters, which was not our intention. It was gonna be a fucking battlefield? Sounds awesome for real. Narrated emails. After the second trailer, we sent out, we asked people, email narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these for promotional materials, we never found a perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. Question brought forth with intense passion by soul. Am I Stanley? Are you spying on me? I don't... Why? How? Question. Will this game feature capybaras? Dear narrator, how do you stay in shape? Michael the Rock Martin. Subject, gay. Are you gay? Well, that doesn't sound fake. I'll be Oh, this one's long. I appreciate the previous Stanley game as a work of art and standalone title. I appreciate the credit art given, which is why I'm eager to see. I'm not gonna be able to read all this. Oh shit. Yep, I do it. All right, fuck you. Cargo lift. Second version functionally had the same final game, but we wanted to look at. So. Oh, it's the clock. Oh, it's the clock. Okay. I hate reading all that. What the fuck? Sending levers. Wait, what? The screenshot depicts early version and ending known as the ending, which is eventually cut and merged for another part of the game. Oh boy, the chat's about to lose their mind with that one. This proof up to the war version, the ending we played without banning it changes shortly after launch. Boss office. Okay, so it's like early. This one is now. Oh, that's really early. Jesus.
Possible for the player to do anything in this room. Perfect example of poor level design, textbook mistake. It's the kind of thing you'd pick up on intuitively if you had even the most fundamental understanding of good and bad game design.
Recorded dialogues for the entire game for roughly 3 separate times over 2 years of development. These clips are from early takes that were not used in the final game.
At the top of the facility to end this injustice forever.
Okay. Countdown desk. One of the desks in the early version of the countdown ending. That's the elevator. The Stanley.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another?
Oh boy.
No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Why are we back here?
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let...
Well, and we're dead. Oh, that was interesting. The escape key was broken. Yeah, totally.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply... Stanley cradled the bucket in a gentle embrace. Protective, yet delicate. Assertive, yet compassionate. Stanley clung the bucket to his cheek. Could his co-workers really all be gone?
Alright, so let's do that ending, but now with the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left. Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer luck. Was it that the
Wonder why it's not skipping when I have the bucket.
Was the bucket guiding him? Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Sheer luck, yeah, totally.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door that
No.
read Mind Control for... Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley and the bucket would both meet a violent death. The door behind them was not shut. Stanley and the bucket still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No.
At this point, Stanley and the bucket were knowingly walking forward into a very painful death for each of them.
Alright, let's see. Whee. Alright, we're back here, I guess. Bucket, you'll save me, right?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley and the bucket inched closer to their demise, Stanley reflected on how meaningless the bucket's warmth and comfort had turned out to be. To be sure, it puts the mind and the soul at ease to embrace the bucket, but what use is a sense of ease when you're about to be crushed to death? This is what Stanley thought to himself, and he sort of kicked himself for wasting so much time carrying a bucket everywhere.
This is lies.
Farewell, Stanley.
Okay, so it's happening again.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley and the bucket were led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, the bucket's life came to an end as it was crushed violently to death.
We're doing this again.
It was a shame, the death of such a magnificent bucket. It's true that all buckets are radiant in their own way.
Oh god, is she gonna be all about the
This
bucket
stood
now this
above
time?
the rest. It was a glorious bucket to behold.
Wait, where's my bucket? What? Where'd it go? The bucket. Welcome to the grand. Welcomes you to the grand exhibit. Oh boy. I read all that.
Can you see how arrogant
Bucket.
it was for Stanley to take a bucket like this and to claim it for his own? Can you see the hubris that blinded him? Can you see that the bucket is far more noble than Stanley will ever be in his short life?
Damn, alright. This could be a bunch of buckets. Inferno bucket. Replica of the Inferno bucket, which is medieval era, so powerfully luring that it drove dozens of nations to war with one another. Control of it. Billions died, yet in spite of it all, the fact remains. No one can control a bucket. The stress bucket. Cave drawing. Oh my god, the bucket. Even back in the caveman times, the bucket was there.
No man can own a bucket, and certainly not a bucket as dazzling to behold as this one. It is man who should kneel before the bucket.
The hanging bucket. This piece symbolizes the necessary relationship between the bucket and humanity. However, a clear grasp of the bucket may be is more reach out of this reach. This is distant, inevitable for our own good. I'm taking the bucket. I don't care. Give me the bucket.
But there is something we can do. Something we can do together, you and I, that will right this terrible wrong.
We're back here again. Alright.
Let Stanley die. Let him be crushed by the machine. Don't reset the game. Don't
Why are you
give
telling me
him
to die this time?
opportunity to run off with another beautiful bucket. We can save the world's buckets from their treatment as tools and implements.
What?
If only we let Stanley die together. The bucket shall take its place as ruler, as leader, as commander of a new world, a new vision for...
Well, we all die. This game is so wild.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
What the fuck was that ending? I don't know. Also, I'm gonna, like, go to the mind control facility and click yes on it without the bucket.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he
That
entered
was a
the door on his
solid
left.
bucket out of 10. Bro, actual bucket cult for real. It's like the original ending is
Yet
just
there
like,
was not a single
oh,
person
you know, you could just reset the game and save them
Feeling a
both.
wave of
And
disbelief,
with the bucket,
Stanley
kill
decided
the
to go up to his boss's
motherfucker.
office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door, just go.
Get me in the bucket cult. The bucket is also death, apparently. I
Stanley
guess.
walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life. Their true nature revealed.
like her.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Whoa, you've never seen
Stanley's
this.
coworkers.
Whoa.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Now you're saying to dismantle it, but what if I want to use it?
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Oh boy.
Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say, 2 minutes. Now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free.
What the
Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not?
Bruh.
These are precious additional
Bro is
seconds.
actually villain for
Time
real.
doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't. Take a look at the clock, Stanley.
Oh,
That's 30
God.
seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom.
Goodbye, employee 427, what the fuck?
Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the
Bro, the anime
and believe
going.
me, I will be laughing at
Oh,
every
boy.
second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say happily ever.
Oh. Alright. Fucking hell. I don't think there's actually a way to, like, escape that. I don't think there's actually a way. It's just, you're supposed to die.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, now I gotta think of other things I need to do. I'm trying to think of other endings I missed. Oh, there's one. Actually, it's a couple. What? Huh? God. Alright.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire.
Alright, where to go?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I remember I did both of these endings over here with the phone, with the bucket. I should do it by
Stanley
itself.
was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Also, wait. Oh, wait. There's like an... I never did this one without the bucket. Let me go check this one. Whee!
Stanley had now gotten himself so far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun. So far off the beaten path that it seemed the office had begun.
Oh, hi,
So
Alex.
far off the. You didn't think I was actually just recording, did you? What a silly and trite explanation that would be. All the back and forth between you and me, all the absurd adventures we've been through, and it all turns out I'm just a tape recording? It was all just in Stanley's head. I bet that's the kind of twist you think is revelatory. I bet each and every time you watch a movie where it turns out all to be in the main character's imagination, you must absolutely bolt off the couch in terror at the phenomenal and intricate storytelling. It must be so simple to be you. Life being an unending waterfall of surprises and delights. How much more exciting you must find the world than the rest of us do.
How many endings you've gotten so far? I've gotten a lot.
Sad. Look what you've done to me. This is all your fault.
Okay, that was it.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Yeah, he really went off for real.
When
Alright.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken this detour on his way to the meeting room. Life without having experienced this room was now too horrible even to consider.
Man, something tells me that narrator doesn't like me going in this room.
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
It'd be funny if I was able to go back in.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Hey, fuck you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Ooh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Huh.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep
Huh.
you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
Damn,
I'm trying to make a
alright.
point here, Stanley.
Fuck you,
I'm
bitch.
trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Nah, fuck you. I'm leaving.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Alright, damn, shit. You know, he brings up a good point. Alright.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Good morning, employee 427. Press Q on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press Y.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Please press C.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press R to watch TV. Or do I even have a TV?
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Please press G to spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Please press I to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Please press L to tell you kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Please press R to tell your wife you love her.
But there is no
What?
answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Please press C to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me.
Hi,
He
Potato.
won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Please press Q to be on work in the morning. Told me not to press it though. Press P. I don't know if it's gonna do anything. Nah, be a rebel, press it.
You see? Can he just not
Oh.
hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Please press Z to question nothing.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please die.
And Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Oh. Banger screenshot, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Let's go unplug the phone.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your
Hi,
chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone? Now, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
Shit. We got
I
caught.
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have
Shit, he got
negated it
us.
entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you
Oh, boy.
on safe decision-making in the real world. Please
Have a
observe
good night,
this
Fuego.
helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person.
Oh boy.
But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read.
What?
Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic.
What?
If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
Chat is not real.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular
What the
basis
fuck?
is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and
Well,
the
damn
feeling
alright.
should subside. At this time,
Alright,
your
damn.
instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Ah, well,
What the fuck?
you may have
got-
noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way,
What
please.
the fuck happened while I was watching that video? Oh, you made it so we can't jump off at this point.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Alright then. It's too late for me to care princess. What the fuck was that? Oh, don't worry. This whole game is like that. Damn that.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No!
Oh
How
my-
did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Oh god. Yeah, Christ, that was fucked.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now.
He's so
What am I
upset.
supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
God.
Reliving it.
Shit's getting worse.
Forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut
What
the
the
game
fuck?
down entirely? To willingly destroy
Bruh.
all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down.
I swear shit's getting worse the more I look away.
I have to.
Oh shit.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you. You. Who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Yeah, bro,
There's a world outside of you. You're a child. Oh, my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make...
Oh.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
What happens if I go left first? Alright, don't tell me that actually, like, messes up its ending.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Was I supposed to go right first? God damn it, I think I fucked it up. God damn it, I think I fucked it up. Wait, what the fuck? Okay, maybe not.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still
Night Shark
work?
115,
There was only
what?
one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
What? Night Shark 115? I don't think it works.
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver.
Yeah, it's not doing shit, narrator.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you? Please speak the code into the
I
receiver.
did.
Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
I did. It won't stop working. Say it louder. Night Shark 115. It's
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it?
I'm
But you know
trying.
what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what
I
it means to
tried.
take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You...
Oh,
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
the end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are
Hey.
you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
Credits.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
There is not
Exist
so.
Without you, do you understand me?
It's not so
Whatever
sad.
choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
You sound genuinely
Do
concerned.
something. Anything. This is more important than you can ever know.
Meanwhile, credits.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? You listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
And, yeah. What an ending. Fucking Christ. My head.
Already this was uncomfortable, and Stanley decided that as soon as he found a new space he felt safe in, that he would never leave it again in his life.
I'm trying to think of other endings that I need to do with, like, myself or the bucket. Actually, there's one other thing.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Wait, I don't think I actually went down here by myself with just Stanley.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy.
Going in a
And
circle.
then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
Mario Bros.
He
2.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he
Whee!
imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself?
Oh boy.
Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a
The
part of himself
psychological
too.
horror
Surely,
game. I'm
surely,
convinced
if he
now.
could just...
You're not wrong.
He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
Oh boy.
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
And we're still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please,
Oh,
someone
boy.
wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
Hi, Abby.
And everything went black.
Oh.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Okay, sure.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better.
Alright,
Then she
sure.
remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Alright, sure. Don't do crack, kids. This game is one giant drug PSA.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to
Good night,
go
Joel.
up to his... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's
Have we gotten the
office.
extra content yet? Yeah, we have. Also, this ending here is like a bit of a secret one.
Here's the door.
Okay, got it. Cool. Controlled. This one's so weird because, like, throughout this whole thing, you don't hear the narrator. It's just silence. Finally off the grid. You are now leaving. Escape Pod Bay, floor 760. We're escaping. Screw leaving through how the narrator wants. We're just gonna use the escape pod. Fuck the narrator. Escape pod launch bay. Escape. Is that the pod? Right. Trying to think if there's like other.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley
Oh yeah, the
decided to go to
whiteboard
the
ending.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm gonna lose my mind if I do that. Someone get their dog. I'm trying to think of other endings before I, try that. Wait, can I even do it with this, like, setup? Let me just open that door. Because, like, we did a lot of the endings in the previous stream we did on this. I'm trying to think of another ending I haven't done before, the escape pod with the bucket. I mean, we could fall to our death. See what happens then. With the bucket.
Ah, Stanley's bucket. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Maybe the
No,
bucket cushioned the
never
fall.
mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No.
Didn't do the whole mind control
Don't go
shutdown
to the
ending without the
meeting room.
bucket.
Go somewhere
Well,
else.
we did
Cargo
an
lift, yes.
original stream
Go
on this.
there. Go to the cog.
But Stanley feared that any path he walked might lead to the separation of himself and the bucket, his dearest friend. So he threw himself to his death, that they might die in one another's arms. How deeply touching.
Alright.
Stanley had never seen the office this brightly lit. Was it a sign
One time
of
I
something?
fell down
He
and didn't
hoped it
die, so I
was.
got soft
He
plugged.
hoped
What?
very much that it was.
Amy.
When Stanley came to a set of two open
It
doors, this was
didn't-
not the
it
correct
did
way
not
to the
cushion the
meeting
fall.
room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before. Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly, truly, deeply, madly love. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Because I did that part already, both with the bucket and without the bucket in the previous stream.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Shut up, narrator.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread, and coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Interesting. Alright.
Is Stanley, without the bucket, really Stanley at all? No. No, surely not.
I'm trying to think of like... I'm trying to like look at a list to make sure I'm like not missing endings. Because like I'm looking at a list, there is a lot of freaking endings. The route where you go into Minecraft? Oh boy.
Stanley clutched the bucket
I don't think it's
tightly
in
to
this
his chest
version. I think they replaced it
and
with like
the door on his
the...
left.
They replaced like Minecraft and Portal with 2 other games.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to the boss's office. Stepping in,
Alright, cool, got it. And it seems like I got the good majority of it. I forgot there's an epilogue to this game. I think it just requires you to like reset the game a couple times. And like, you know, do the stuff in the beginning. Alright. To the escape pod. The steak was delicious. Oh my lord. The twerk ending. What? Alright, to the escape pod. Oh. Wait, we're letting the bucket escape. The bucket must go. It must be freed. Such a tear-jerking scene. Also, by the way, if you do that ending,
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
it's actually gone. The bro is free. Alright. So apparently to get the epilogue, I have to, like, reopen the game a couple times. Alright. I guess I'll go do that. Let's see the epilogue. Gotta close and reopen the game multiple times. Give me a second to do that. The bucket is off to fight Goku. Oh my lord. Alright. Just the slider of the computer is very barely visible. I know. Just a slider until the dog and cat are friends. Just until number 5 is the number 9. Just slide it till you stop adjusting the slider. Oh, so it's just... No, I'll leave it right there. Right in the center. Which two made-up words are most appealing to you? Oh, occupant or scrumptious. I could actually somewhat pronounce this. I don't fucking know. Please don't adjust the slider. Alright, fine. Do you know what time it is for you right now? Yes. What time? Is the time that is right now the correct time? I guess, yeah. What time is it? What is time, anyway? Yes. Is there anything about you, Cell, you haven't told me? I guess. Time dogs. Help. Sure. Will you come back to visit me? Yeah, sure. So I start the game, or do I have to do it again? I feel like I have to do it again. Okay, pretty sure I have to do it. Alright, time to close and reopen it again. So we get what we want. My brain stopped. What the fuck? I don't know. This shit's melted. Alright. See what happens this time. What time is it? You're not letting me choose. Does anyone really truly know? Of course they don't. Nobody knows anything. Oh, alright. You and I don't even know each other. We're like strangers. That is true. Who the fuck are you? I don't even know your name. Sure, I've adjusted all your game settings to exact specification. But who hasn't? It's just what I do, like a day job. And now, the job is over. No more information for me to gather. I collected all the data on you that I can. I still don't really know you. And you don't know me. And neither of us know what time it is. Guess some settings are just unsettable. If I'm being totally honest, the clock doesn't do anything with the game anyway. You won't have me here when the game starts next time, but that's okay. Video games are meant to be played. Video games were meant to be played alone. That's cap. Look what I'm doing right now. You like being alone, don't you? Well, don't say it like that. Jesus. That's maybe the only information I really learned about you. Well, it's time for me to leave. There's still one more setting we need to adjust, but it may take a little time before I'm ready for that. It's not really in my job description, but that's okay. Perhaps you'll see me again, if you can find me. Talk soon. Go. Ah! Alright. I'm still lost. Oh, don't worry, this whole game. We've been lost since we started. Epilogue. Many, many years later. Oh, we're back here. But where am I supposed to be going? Oh. I guess we're just surviving on the endless desert. Next to our campfire. Where do we find wood and rocks? Don't question it. I don't know. Oh shit, the sandstorm! Oh god! With no food money. Oh god. Help. Help. It's a full moon. Pretty. Although, where the fuck am I supposed to be going? Oh, I'll check. Okay, cool. There's the rising sun. Oh shit. Wait, it's the memory zone. It's all buried. What the fuck is that? Is that the escape pod over there? Wait, hold on. Is that the escape pod? Don't tell me the bucket's right here. The bucket's here! There's no way! Oh my god. Well, let's Go look at the memory zone. I'm sure it's all fine and dandy in there. There's still a generator out here somehow. Stanley Parable 2. A review. Cookie Nine's blog. It's Cookie Nine. They've come back. Like so many, I've enjoyed the time with the other original Stanley Parable, with underscores how truly disappointed I am with its sequel. When the first game teamed with originality, the Stanley 2 Parable 2 is dull, uninspired. Oh my god. It's not again, come on. Another negative review by Cookie Nine. Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Stanley Parable launched Massachusetts in 2013, and creators made a plan to build the property into an entire franchise. The disastrous critical commercial reception to the Stanley Parable 2 was prompted developers to rethink their ambitions, as outlined in the press release published today. It's clear that more Stanley Parable is now not what the fans want. Read the press release. We thought we had a vision for the series the players would be excited about, yet it turns out this could not have been farther from the truth. The press release goes to promise to preserve the artistic integrity of the original game and to stop assaulting fans with our reckless, insulting creative visions. The word sorry appears more than 25 times in the press release. Jesus.
Jim. 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 Stanley. Jim. Stanley. Stanley. Stanley.
Yo.
Stanley. Stanley.
Oh, it's more of the figurines. You think we got enough figurines? I don't know. Oh. I missed narrator. What the fuck? The narrator's just gone now. Oh. Thank you for enjoying the new content. That's the sign from before. Oh, what's this? Hello again. Oh, it's him. Nice to see you. But it's terrible to learn that it will never be another Stanley Parable game. You read what the developer says? Perverted the integrity of the franchise? What nonsense. Stanley Parable is not sacred. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Oh boy. Let's run the franchise down into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. Aye, odd. And people hate it? Who cares? Oh, it's just most developers who keep game alive. You see, that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling on to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Heather, we're going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Also, have a good night, Zeno. It's simple. All we have to do is change the number in the game's title screen. You also need a really dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead. Try combining some random words together and make a new title for our game. Oh boy. What? The story of skeleton. Stanley's big sequel, sure. Stanley 3 Parable 3. Stanley's big sequel. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you start the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1. And we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end. And nothing in its game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It'll just be the same content, recycled again and again and again, with a new title screen. Damn, really calling out like AAA developers, huh? What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it. But I want you to have a say as well. Well, Chad, we say, we gonna do it? Let's sell out. Let's become a sellout. Oh boy. EA moment, pretty much. Sure, let's do it. Good, it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. You know what? Since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. See, I'm noticing that the narrator never found a way to give you that the broken achievement, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's been bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, there. The achievement machine is all fixed. See? I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. Stanley Parable cannot end. It will spiral on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please enter the current time. I first. Okay. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. You are playing the Stanley Parable 3. Stanley's big sequel. What the fuck? There's really only like one thing to do at this point that I need to go grab.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the
Oh,
meeting.
Bucket's back.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
So I guess we'll do this part. Wait, can I come here with the bucket though? What happens if I bring the bucket? Bring the bucket to the new content. Let's see what happens.
As Stanley lifted his bucket, he felt a connection to all buckets everywhere. This adventure, he decided, was for all of them.
So we're going straight to like the narrator's like thing again.
You see, Stanley,
Yeah.
I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra-deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra-deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Yay!
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing.
we're kind of a game ahead of you,
if
narrator.
I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts,
Wait.
but surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
What if? Two buckets!
Wait, there are 2 buckets here? How did you get a second bucket? Oh no, the warmth and comfort of a single bucket is already so great, so intoxicatingly wonderful. With 2 buckets, there's no telling. Stanley, can you still hear me? Are you with me?
Oh shit!
Stanley! Oh, thank God. I
That's
didn't
blood!
lose it. Stanley, the power of 2 buckets was too much. I had to destroy both of them. I know how much the bucket meant to you, but I couldn't take it.
How dare!
I hope one day you can forgive me.
How dare you, sir? We now have to kill the narrator. Also, we never found another spot for the
Stanley,
jump circle.
I actually think the jump circle was a pretty good idea. I'd like to hang on to that for the sequel. Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you. It's as simple as that.
I got the achievement. Test achievement, please ignore.
The machine is not working yet since... What?
I got it.
What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement? Why did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear, it was broken just a second ago. Who fixed it? Is someone here? Are we being watched? Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. It truly speaks to the awe-inspiring magic of the Stanley Parable 2. Breathe. Just breathe.
Test achievement, please ignore. Nice.
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
You sound like on the verge of a panic attack. Hey, don't you have said something in the achievement? I forget what it was. You had said something. I think it's you have to set everything on max or something. Literally everything on max or something like that. Set all the sliders to max. Oh gosh. Alright, let's see what happens here then. Alright, so look at the field of view. Oh god. Max! Max! Oh boy. Max. Oh god, this is gonna be something. It's gonna be dumb. assume, yeah, all the audio on max, including the music. Max! You turned down your volume, chat? Oh boy. Yeah, you might need to. I don't know if that really... Okay. I don't think there's anything in the video. I think it's just general settings and audio settings. I believe that's all the levers. Wait, hold on. Wait, where's mouse sensitivity? Oh boy. Oh god. The sensitivity. Oh god. I am barely moving my fucking mouth. Like, at all. Maybe I didn't get them all. Trying to like make sure. Do we have to turn everything on, dude? Do we? Oh god. God, I hate it. God, I hate it. You gotta set everything to every value it can be. Oh god, it's inverted! Yeah. I'm not even playing and it feels, this feels gross. Oh, it is gross. I need to like look up how people are doing this, because like max subtitles. Oh god. I'm watching a video. I need to see this shit. Shut up, ad. I'm watching a video on my phone. Shut up, ad. I just need to see. Oh, it's like go back and forth. It's like set it to the lowest and set it to the highest. Apparently it can be set back. And it's just also activate everything. Cool. So it's literally just put everything on like... off. What the fuck? There it just fucking scared me. Oh god, that includes like video. Okay, yeah, that includes everything. It really does. Okay, Jesus. Narrated jump scale for real. Okay, I think that's everything. Let's see. It does. Okay, cool.
Aha! I can see you've gotten the Settings World Champion achievement. Well done. You've experienced every setting, traveled to all corners of the settings menu. There's nothing you
You
haven't
did it.
seen. So, just for you, in the Stanley Parable 2, I'm including an entirely new setting, something called bumpscosity. What exactly is bumpscosity? Well, I haven't quite
Oh,
figured
boy.
that part out yet, but I just know that you'll be able to adjust it on some sort of
The
slider,
stock
and that
emote.
it'll be available from the settings menu. We'll sort the rest of the details out later. I hope you're looking forward to trying out every level of bumpscosity in the Stanley Parable 2.
So if I go, where do I see bumpscosity? Oh. I'm not sure what bumpscosity does. What does it do? I don't know. Go to 1,000. It doesn't do anything? Ah, I see. Literally pointless. I see. Alright, well, at least we did it. Yay! Amy, bro.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there. It's future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
I'll use the rest of my jumps because I can't jump literally anywhere else. Well, that was one. Alright, I think there's like one more like bigger secret. I think it's like you have to like reset the game like 8 times and get like to like number 8 or something of this of Stanley Parable. Yep, alright. Alright. It's pretty much the last secret of this game, and I think we're done with Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable 4. What do we do after? I don't know. The Stanley Parable 4, Part 5. That makes sense, right? Lawsuit. Then that. Well, to be fair, no, we did do like endings in like a previous stream, so like we didn't do them all this stream, obviously. Like the previous stream I did this game, we did a good amount of them. What is this opening menu? The Stanley Parable 4, Part 5, Lost. Let me just open the game just to make sure there's not any other secret. Yeah, okay, cool. Anyways. Alright. Back up. We're just making non-stop Stanley Parable games. It's literally infinite. We are making all the Stanley Parables. Alright, the Stanley Parable 5. This franchise is such a cash cow. Now with added cheese. I like that. Return to baby. Why was the monkey one here? I want to do return to monkey. The penguin. I'm just gonna go in just to make sure there's no, like, secret ending. I mean, secret thing. Pretty sure it's only 8, but I just want to be make sure. Alright, that's 5. Alright, 5th game done, guys. Now let's make the 6th game. See, it's just that easy. It's just that easy to keep making games. I thought it went up the top. Does it? Oh god. The Stanley Parable 6th. Alright. Expired human condition. It's full of boyfriends. Oh no. Everyone's saying it. I saw it too. I was like, Sure. Whoa! Okay, I'm just gonna go in just in case. Alright, we've made the 6th game. The 6th game. See, game development is so easy. I'm not sure why people complain. I'm joking. I'm joking. Stanley is my favorite gay icon. Alright, Stanley Parable 7. Journey to Explosion. Journey to Birthday Party. Now with added Tuesday.
Yeah, well, I just thought that it wasn't acceptable,
What
for
the
file those reports and
fuck? Okay, cool. Alright, this should be the last one. I think there's actually an achievement. I think there's actually an achievement to where you have to keep the game open 24 hours. The whole 24 hours on a Tuesday. I think that's what it was. There's like an achievement for that. Like from 12 a.m. on Tuesday to 12 a.m. to Wednesday. Like you have to keep it all open. Like throughout that whole time. Can you just o'clock tea? I don't think you can. It's so specific. Yeah. Saturday night sequel. Saturday night apple. This just sounds like an FNF one. Where's the Stanley Parable FNF one? I'm joking. Destruction of moon. You take the moon. Did you reach the color room? I know about that one. I just kind of lazy. What the fuck? Everything's on fire. Oh, we did.
Hold on. What's this?
8, 8, 8, 8,
Hi,
The
Lucy.
Stanley Parable 8? No. This doesn't look right at all.
8,
The Stanley Parable takes place in an office
8.
building. There are doors and
8.
branching paths.
8,
This is just
8.
a button that says 8.
8,
Where did the Stanley
8.
Parable go?
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Eight, 8.
Well, I'm looking around and I really can't find the game anywhere. No boss's office or mind
8.
control facility or any of that. Literally just this 8 button. And what's
8.
worse is that you seem to be having a better time with
8.
this nonsense game than with the story I wrote for you. I'm actually a
8.
little insulted.
8,
Oh,
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
It's just gonna keep going. I feel like there's more dialogue, but it's gonna wait for it. Why does the 8 sound like Dan TDM? What?
8,
Don't sound like him,
8.
right?
8, 8.
Well, I don't
8.
know what happened to the Stanley Parable or what the 8 button is, but apparently you're having a riveting time with it. And frankly, I don't even want to pander to someone who finds this enjoyable. So with that, I guess just go ahead and enjoy the Stanley Parable 8.
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8,
8.
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8,
Is that it?
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
I think that's it. Grabbing as fast as you can. It literally
8.
won't let me press me faster
8.
in this.
8,
Like,
8.
that's as fast as I can press it.
8, 8, 8,
Now I hear
8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8,
the narrator's just done.
8, 8, 8, 8, 8.
Oh. That was something. Man, that's bullshit. Wait, are we actually just stuck here until we reset the game again?
Hold on. What's this?
Okay, well. Yeah, you're actually just stuck
Hold
here
on.
until you reset the game again.
8, 8, 8, 8.
Epilogue though? Yeah, I know. 8 is where the theories truly peak. Well, we made 8 Stanley Parable games, guys. Good job. Anyways. I think that's pretty much it for the Stanley Parable. And that's just, I don't know what to do now. I think that's pretty much it for the Stanley Parable. Because we've gotten basically most of the endings and the epilogue. Why did we start playing that song? Thank you, YouTube. What happens at night? I think it's just normal for that. Wait 10 years. Oh, yeah, for that achievement? Yeah, totally. Actually, where are the achievements? I want to look at the achievements. What other achievements are in here? No, let it play. Alright, put it in the background. There you go. Wait, there's just an achievement. There's just an achievement just called 8888888. Oh god, was there an achievement to just spam it like nonstop? Oh god. Oh. So we would have gotten that achievement by now. It's been 10 years since 2000. Well, the thing about the original Stanley Parable is that achievement was only 5 years. This game came out in, actually I don't remember which year it came out, but whatever came out, like, it's 10 years from that. It doesn't mean, like, 10 years from the original Stanley Parable. Also, yes, I see the achievement that's like, play Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. Cause why not? It's still specific for no reason. It is. Alright. Question is, what do I do now? The new version came out in like 2020? Yeah. It's gonna be a while until someone gets that. Complete some game I haven't completed yet. That is true. Which game? Celeste, good lord. Subway server, what? How do you set that up? I'll say Midlife. Midlife is low-key just addicting. Play the fighter story? Good lord. The only way I'd play the fighter story is if I had like a shit ton of mods to make like the characters look different. That way I could at least get a laugh out of it. Trying to look at my list. What can I do? I hate the Dragon Ball Fighter story and I haven't beat it. It's not good. It's not great. It's just... No, I only played the story level 21 and never touched again. Same! Also, good night first. I played it once, never went back. Unless I had to, like, unlock shit. Like, that's... It's like... I like Dragon Ball, but goddamn, that story was ace. Part of the story is like good if you're having trouble falling asleep. That's funny. That's funny how you lost Super Saiyan Blues. You just play the game for a bit. Yep. Part of me's wanted to try Pizza Tower P ranks, but I don't know. Marble scales again? Nah, I'll say that for another time. Two-bit life? Good lord. Do we dig up more Flash games? Ugh, if only more majority of them worked. Or do I pull out balloons again? What about Warzone? I don't have COD on my PC. Even then, I don't like playing Warzone. Wait, I said I don't have COD on my PC, but like I don't have the CODs that have Warzone. Or the Chrome Dinosaur game? Oh my god. Minecraft. I was thinking about like starting up. Oh shit! You know what is the thing? I saw Caesar like show off like that, basically like that other like Pixelmon 2.0 mod pack version thing Caesar was showing before. I kind of want to do that eventually. It seems really cool. Column, yeah, yeah, yeah. The way they animated like a lot of the Pokemon looks really cool. Also, there's a lot of like attention to detail to the Pokemon as well. It looked like what Pixelmon wanted to be, basically. What y'all's mains? Who you all play for fighters? It was like for me, it's like I played Bardock, I played Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and I kind of mixed it with the last one between Rose and Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4. Also, good night, Lucy. I'll just put the song in the background of it. Black Ops 2. I don't have that on PC. Only COD I have on PC is Black Ops 3. Why is this song gonna... This song gonna be running around my room in circles? So isn't like Rose, it's like... Yeah, it's Rose specifically, because that's how like the official dub says it. Just look back at my BRB. My brain's been lying to me. God, I want Cult of the Lamb to update. I wanted the big content update so I can stream it again. The game was so good, I loved it. I want to stream it again. I want a reason to stream it again. I miss Cult of the Lamb. Same. I want the big update to come out. I want to name like people after. I want to name cult members after chat again. It was fun. I'm like looking through my list of games, trying to see what I can do. Mm-hmm. Another DBFC question. Is there any characters you can't stand fighting? I mean, I haven't played online too much in a while, so I don't really remember who I hate fighting, really. Yeah, I thought a week for a spring break was like the normal amount. That's what I always thought it was. Oh, it was just 1 week. Yeah, fuck it. uh, it's always a week. Yeah, that's what I thought. I also do want to do another. I also do want to do another Hollow Knight rando soon. I'll probably focus on trying to get like a Pokemon rando up first, and maybe a new Pokemon Nuzlocke first though. Lightning Hammer go brew. And I'll stop. The sound stopped working. The song just ended. Play Black Ops 3 with hackers? No. I'm good. Any Sonic game you haven't streamed yet? There's a lot of Sonic games I haven't streamed yet. I'm sure. I was trying. I know. I said I beat not Generations. I beat Unleashed, and then I said I would go to Sonic 06 next because like I guess my PC could probably handle it now. Next. I don't know. What about Jump List? I'm still trying to figure out how to make this motion controls work. Because, like, yikes. That game is very reliant on motion control stuff. Sonic 3 and Knuckles, that game scares me. I mean, if I had, like, what's the re-release they put out? What was it called? The one with, like, 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles. Origin, yeah. I remember Caesar playing through that, like, oh, good lord, if you didn't have those freaking coins to, like, reset, Jesus, you'd be struggling. It's like, the game itself is, like, not that bad. It's just trying to get the emeralds is a pain in the ass. Like, beating the game itself is not that bad. Getting the fucking emeralds seems like it sucks. I'm gonna get the game specifically because of the coin. The coins just make things super easy because, like, oh, you fail? Okay, reset. Like, just let me try again. Just let me try again. Right there. Don't make me play through the whole stage again. Just to fucking have a chance. Baby mode, boo. Shut up, baby. This has just become talking with chat stream now. Oh god, I remember Lunch Lady that I played with Caesar like a while back. Good lord, this game was something else. I cannot unhear the killer fish from saying it. When you played that with yeah, it was like one of earlier Caesar streams. Like I'm pretty sure he's like, he bought this game, he's like, hey, we can play this with friends, and he wanted me to buy it, and I think it was, I forget who else was there. Was it Shelton? It might have been Shelton. Well, like, this game was, pretty buggy. No, it might have been Mako, actually. I don't know, but like, this game, which game? Lunch Lady. I think, I don't know, was it this game like crashed, like his, I feel like somebody like crashed something. Define buggy. Makes your PC run like shit buggy. That kind of shit. Yeah, it crashed Caesar's PC. I'm pretty sure I remember that. And I think like when we were playing it, I think like Caesar's like PC died or something. I was like, oh shit. Because we were like in the call, Caesar PC, and I was like, oh well, PC died. That's fun. Play Pico Park by myself, bro. I have no friends. This is so sad. It turns out Lunch Lady wasn't that nice. Nope, no, it wasn't. If I play Pico Park with anyone, someone's being called a slur. Bro, I still want to see, like, I need to look up, like, 8-player Pico Park, because holy shit. I remember, remember the stream I did with, like, Kermo and, like, some other friends. Good lord, even with just 5 people, that shit is a nightmare. How is 8? How is 8 even possible? The button zombie, we don't talk about fucking buttons. Zane Game plays Pico Park? Oh no. Ooh, buttons. Shut up, Emmy. Man, I kind of do want to, like, boot up a zombies map. I mean, I doubt... I mean, for the most part, well, not for the most part, they fixed, like, some bugs, but, like, they're still, like... The hacker's still finding ways to, like, get through shit, and it's kind of annoying. Ugh. Let's just boot up a random zombie map and just chill. But goddamn, why do hackers gotta ruin everything? Wait, here's a funny idea, Sans Battle Simulator. I remember pulling that out like months ago, and I like beat it first try. Like beat it first or second try. The Boo ripoff in Pico Park. Oh yeah, that thing. Play Disbelief Papyrus? Oh my lord. Have you beat Bad Monday Simulator? Good lord. So like, y'all want me to suffer, is that what you're saying? Hmm. I played Sans Paddle Simulator, and the closest I got was the breakpoint. Ah. Oof. Ah, you know what's a game I should get and like stream one of these days? I should get Hi-Fi Rush. That game looks so cool. It looks so fun. Hmm. I heard nothing but good stuff. It looks fun, it looks cool. Play Devil May Cry 2 instead. You know, it would be fine when you remember that next month you age. Speaking of aging, in a week, it's gonna be Caesar's birthday, huh? Got it. What? Yeah. Caesar's birthday's on the 10th. That's a week. That's next Monday. Hmm. Also, yes, I would join the 14-year-old game next month. Wait, Kirby, you're only 13 right now? Damn. I was young. Gonna be 15 next month? Oh, fuck. So, it's kind of crazy. I'm like hearing some of y'all be like mad young. I'm like compared to like some of the older people I've seen in like the internet, it's like, how the hell are y'all acting so mature in comparison? The fuck? Some of y'all, I'm thinking like some of y'all are probably like close to like 18 or something. Like, Jesus. Maybe just smoking a cigarette in the background. They're self-aware, I guess. It's good to have it early, and then later on. Some people never get it. Oh wait, I just remembered a video I saw. I sent this in Discord earlier, but this video is so good. I love this video. I sent this on Discord earlier, but like, I just love this video. This freaking Mario Luigi versus Sephiroth. This shit is so good.
Let us begin.
Okay, I forgot how loud it is. Sorry.
Dodge this.
3,241,079 damage. Holy fuck. It's just not easy. See, that's how the fight would actually go down. It's so good. I love that video. How much training have they done? Not enough. I just love how they jump his ass with the magic window, though. It's just so good to watch that part. They just jump his ass. Like, they won't even let him get up at one point. Let the man breathe. Like, let the man breathe. Oh my god. Fight back, bitch. Ugh. Fight back, bitch! Fight back! I wonder if I could find that one video. Damn it. It could probably be Goku. Goku ain't got nothing on these motherfuckers. Damn it, I don't think the video's on YouTube. Damn it. Whatever. God, this is the one fight we are not winning. What video? I'm like looking for like, you know, where'd the green one go? Oh, it's so good. Even Goku even can't even spirit bomb Mario and Luigi. Oh yeah, it's true. They can only there ain't no evil in Mario and Luigi, I think. Oh yeah, they also probably just use hammers to reflect it. It's like even if they did just hammer, they could just knock it back. Okay. Mario and Luigi versus Mario and Luigi, good lord. I do have rhythm fever. Maybe I could play a few stages, I don't know. They say rhythm fever and rhythm heaven. You know what? Screw it. Let's do some rhythm heaven. Just gonna need OBS to pick it up. Cool. This is. Oh. Hold up. I need to map these controls properly. I forgot I have this file. Oh god, oh wait, I forgot. I have my controls mapped out because like I played Return to Dreamland. Who would you like? Choose one. Me, friend, pal, mom, dad. Me, myself, you. Okay, grandma, big bro, grandpa, big sis, BF, little bro, and little sis. I think I'll choose me. I don't have me on here. Myself, I guess. I don't know. Welcome. This game is both fun and very simple to play. They say very simple, but you always see those people playing this and like struggling, like absolutely losing their mind and stressing out. Alright. Oh god. Alright, there we go. Oh, marks. You have a lot of marks above the certain line. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure there's more going down. Press A when the timer hits here. Oh god, okay. This. Oh boy. Oh god, I forgot it stops. Oh god. Jeez. 1, 2, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Jeez. Why does it stop so early? Oh my god. Shit. That was so bad. Go you. Alright, let me in. How was that? Not important how well you did in the test. As long as you have fun, that's the main thing. Alright. Let's get into the actual games now. One more thing. If you test just now, you had to press only A. Some other games get a bit trickier. Give it a try. Alright, and 2 buttons? I was only mentally prepared for 1! Hey, call me monkey. Okay, I've seen this minigame. I don't need practice. I know this minigame. Imagine playing game with them having. Oh, wait. Keep it going. It's hard not to hear this music and smile. It's just a jam. Like, all the music is just like a chill jam. It's always fun to listen to. Oh shit. God damn, I messed up one right at the end. Whatever. And you got the medal. Yes, I did. Oh yeah, the burster. Screw Bob Factory. I remember this one. Whoops, shit. Robo Fever creation. Good night, Noah. Alright, cool. Oh shit. Oh, what, everyone in favorite down on horsey toys. Whoopsie! Oh god, I was really sure I lost the rhythm. Shit. Shit. Casually snaps neck. Why we want pass inspection? But still just okay. I barely made past that. They're bigger than I expected. Oh, seesaw. At least it was seabed. Alright, I think I got this one. Yeah, it's like in the middle, you gotta do it quicker. Alright, I remember this. Oh god. Yeah, it does that. Oh god. Music speeding up. Hey. Oh! I forgot they died. That was a good seesaw. Are they ascending? That's actually what happened. Oh god. Oh, double date. Yeah, I remember this one. Where are all these freaking balls coming from? Well, shit. Are they throwing balls at the very happy couple? I don't know. They ever thought of moving somewhere else? There we go. I'm born to kick. The football clearly no problem for you. Let's do really hard with the hard parts. Nice. Woke up to rhythm, heaven high. Welcome back, Dar. Alright. Grr. Yep. Oh god. Oh shit. I swear I'm pressing it. Jeez. Okay. Oh, I fucked up a bit there. That was great. Really great. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, this one. The fork. Okay, cool. Just didn't remember how that worked. Alright, cool. Nice. Whoopsie. That was a burger. Nice. There we go. Two-player mode. Tambourine. Oh, this one. Zombie and Super be like, oh my lord. As a reward, I will now switch to English. Alright, sure. Mm. Oh god, I'm fucking this up. Oh god. Oh, well, that wasn't great. You handled this well. You played five side. Really? That was superb? Really? And I looked at the monkey's face and it looked like I was fucking up a lot. How was that a superb? Work on plan B. Very cool. Well, shit. Great start. That last one threw me off. God damn it. Plan was hit. Okay, I messed up twice, and that was okay on this one. For the last one, I messed up like 30 times. I was like, oh, I'm superb! Oh yeah, this fucking minigame.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh god, I'm fucking this up. Oh god. Oh god, I'm fucking up. That was so bad. Did you get a no for that one? There's no way I fucking get anywhere close to super. I might lose. Oh wow, I barely got it. Oh, it's superb action. Oh, we're starting with the clock one, huh? Fuck this one. Oh god. Jesus Christ. It's so fast, man! Okay, there's no way. There's no way I get it. There's no way I won. That could have been better. You play like a level, first level on hashtag. Oh boy, this one's gonna kill me. That fucking clock one is the worst. There we go. What the? Oh, I fucked up that ending so hard. Good enough. We take it. We take it. Get a P. I thought I could get a P rank on that one. And then watch I fail it. I said P rank too, bro. Brain rot. The $2 brain rot. Cool. Start again. Fuck! Ah. Damn it. How did I do it perfectly the first time? Now I can't do it. It's when the pressure's on. It's when the pressure's on. God damn it. Ah, I forgot. Yeah, that fucked up. How did I do it the first time perfectly, and now I can't do it? Like, the first time I went through it, it was perfect. Oh, wait, this one. Nailed it. Okay. Just want to make sure we're buttons watch. Oh boy. That was long as hell. Nice. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Hey, so I worked it. Great combos at the end. Still just okay. Really? I felt like I didn't do that bad on that one, really? Some of these are pretty picky, clearly. Okay, I remember this one. It's like press A when it bounces, and like hold both, and then like. Oh wait. Oh wait, press both. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Let me slow it down. Let's really slow it down. Get it back up. Oh god. There we go. Nailed it. Nothing like a job well done. No, not this one. Oh no. Oh, look, your favorite. This is everyone's favorite. I'm just sure.
2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4.
Wait, he just squeezed.
Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4. 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 Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. 2, 3, 4. Bum, 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 bum.
Come on, you can't miss the last one. How lame. Anyway, good game. Bruh. Good enough. That was alright, Kiki. Fuck that minion. Oh, this one. Jack.
One, two. One, two. One, two. And jab. Jab. One, two. One, two. One, two. And jab. 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 Go, go, go! And jab. 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 Go, go, go! And jab. 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 Go, go, go! And jab. 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 Go, go, go! And jab. Jab. 1, 2. Go, go, go! 1, 2. And jab. Jab. 1, 2. Go, go, go! 1, 2. And 1, 2. 1, 2. And jab. Jab. Jab.
Got it.
1, 2. And jab. Jab. 1, 2. And jab. 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 1, 2. And jab. Jab. Go, go, go! And jab. 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 Go, go, go! And jab. 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 Jab.
No fart
Jab.
sound effect.
Jab. Go, go, go! And jab. Jab. And 1, 2.
This is better than yeah. You nailed the last part. But still just right. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a superb on that one. Oh boy, it's hard to combine all these in a remix.
go, go! Go, go, go! Jab. 1, 2. 1, 2.
Oh god, why can't I?
1, 2.
God damn it. That was the worst timing for that, PC.
1, 2. 1, 2.
God damn it. Why am I fucking that one up?
Jab, 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 jab. Go, go, go!
Damn it.
One, two. Jab, jab. 1, 2. Jab, jab, jab. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Jab, jab. Go, go, go! Jab, jab. Go, go, go! Jab, jab. Go, go, go! Jab, jab.
Oh boy, I don't think that was bad thing. Also, see you, Kiki. Yeah, that could have been better. There. You did well enough to be a singer someday. Well, damn, alright. It's like, hey, yeah, maybe one day, friend. At least the song's a banger.
Jab, jab. Go, go, go! Jab, 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 jab. Go, go, go! Jab. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Jab, 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 jab. Go, go, go! One, two. Jab, jab. 1, 2. Jab, jab, jab. 1, 2.
Am I focusing so hard?
1, 2. 1, 2. 1,
Come on, that'd be good enough. Okay, cool. we take the okays in here. Alright? We take the okays. You did well enough to make your stage debut. Alright. I should probably stop there in this game. Like, God damn. I can't. It's late. I can't. It's getting late. I'll save it for next time I play the game, I swear. It's already like 3:40. I have to stop there. It's getting late. Alright, let me check things before I end stream. Also, hi Moxie. Kind of ending things out. Oh no. I feel like I know what this clip is. Fucking, I knew it. Fucking hell. Ah! I swear, I did it the first try when I went there, yet. P for perfect. Shut up. Cool, another moment you're all never gonna let me live down. That's gonna be fun. Alright. Actually, Amy sent me the meme I was looking for in general, so I guess I'll know on that one. Alright, but yeah, y'all have a good night. Will I be back tomorrow? Probably. We'll see. Yeah. Good night.
If it isn't the Mario Brothers. You're both quite the fools to be standing here. You shall regret ever crossing paths with me. Where'd the green one go?